but we are live.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, world. Sorry about this week that we didn't have the live. I had a technical issue, but now it's going to be good again.
Hello, hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
I have a guest with Catherine. Say hi, Katja.
Hello, world. Cheers.
Cheers. Hi, we have another special guest.
Hello. Yeah, that's my mom. Hello.
Hello, yes, mom.
Obrigado.
Obrigado.
Obrigada.
So, before we start our ricotta recipe, I'm going to ask you to turn on the oven to 180 degrees. Okay?
280 degree.
180 degrees.
180. Okay. I thought there is no 280 in my oven.
Livia, do you remember the oven song?
Oven song.
Is there an oven song?
Wow.
Yes. Please
Helena knows
turn on
every
the
song.
oven, turn on the oven, turn on the oven, 180, turn on the oven, turn on the oven, turn on the oven, 180.
I'm going to use a round
Great.
tray, a round glass tray. I think there is like 25 that is different, but you can use a rectangular one.
I was gonna use this one.
Yes, you can use that one. That's great. It's not a recipe that's going to grow, so you don't have to worry about it. That's great. And we need to pass something so it don't stick. Or use the paper, or you can put butter, or vegetable cream, or olive oil, whatever you have.
Oil.
Just
So-
to make it moist so that it
So we can use
don't.
paper as well. I like to use paper.
Yeah, you can use the paper. You can use the cooking paper. I don't know the name in English. We call it butter paper here in Brazil, papel manteiga. But I'm going to use
Wax
butter.
paper. Wax paper.
Wax paper. Thanks. I don't have the. I don't ever use that. I think I should try it.
Magst du es nicht mit dem Papier? Willst du es einfach? Ah, okay. Magst du ein bisschen Butter drauf? Dann kannst du es dann
Do you put butter and
Flour?
wheat
No, I
flour?
don't.
No, just butter.
I just use butter.
Okay. So the oven temperature is like medium to low, 180 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
And I'm using the electric oven, so 2 and 2 on the top and bottom.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. It's a little low. Can you repeat 180 degrees and what did you say?
No, so I turned on the oven for 180 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
That's medium to low.
Yeah.
And then we're buttering this pan only with butter.
Yes.
And we're also going to use a mixer or blender or something to make the dough,
now
right?
that we did this, I'm going to talk a little bit about the recipe and the ingredients.
Okay.
Now this is done. Let's talk a little bit. So this is again a family recipe that my grandma used to make, my great grandma. It's on her journal, on her recipe notes. And my mom used to make this with ricotta that we bought at Minas Gerais. We used to have a lot of fresh ricotta, and then she used to make a lot of things with ricotta. One of those is dessert that we eat on the street. Really good to eat right now at Brazil because it's really hot here. And for me, it's a child memory. The taste and the texture. I can remember when my mom used to make. I don't eat this. There's like some years that I don't eat it. And it's the first time that I'm going to make it, actually. I never did it, but it's really easy to make. I always watch it, my mom and my aunt and everybody to do it. So we're going to make it at the first time together. Yeah. And we can find it at São Paulo in some Italian bakeries. At Bexiga, that is an Italian neighborhood here at São Paulo. And can we find something similar there in Italy, Elena?
We have a torta con ricotta or torta di ricotta. And when you say ricotta pie, when you suggest if we want to do that granny's ricotta pie, I imagine a cake because a ricotta pie in Italy is torta di ricotta. It is a cake. Is not like that one. So it's a cake made them with flour and then in the middle of two part of dough you put this ricotta cream and lemon. So it's completely different, but it's another way to use ricotta because, as you said before, when there is a lot of an ingredients, people should find sweet things and good things to eat in order to use it, because it's the principal food they had. So it's a good idea. We didn't, as an Italian cuisine culture, we don't have this kind of cheesecake or these kind of desserts that are made with mousse or but in the traditional dessert recipe. But it's something that we can also do. So let's see for the future, maybe some recipe Italian with sweetie things.
Maybe it's an adaptation. Maybe someone adapted some recipe here at São Paulo because we have a lot of Italian descendants here at São Paulo. So maybe they adapt some recipe.
For sure, maybe some regional one that I don't know. But talking about recipe for the future, sorry, Nara, to stop you while speaking. But you said that thing about Italian's recipe, and I was thinking, why not doing one of the next Saturday ravioli, homemade ravioli?
Wow!
I put there.
Please, please.
We can do it. I
Homemade
love ravioli.
Oh, please. And actually, we want to do something with gnocchi.
Yeah.
I don't want to speak now about this. It's just a point I want to send a rock into the river. So let's go ahead.
I want to make ravioli, but now I want to make ricotta pie. Let's do it.
We need to remember the ingredients before we start. So we need 1 can of condensed milk. This is not a public. I'm not doing merchandise. We are not doing merchandise. We're not getting paid for this.
Not yet.
Ricotta. Fresh ricotta is the best one, but if you can't find fresh ricotta, you can use the one that you find. That will be just fine.
And
Excuse me. My ricotta is the freshest one. My ricotta is the freshest one.
Ricotta here, there's a little dried up. There is a little dried. So the recipe won't be so creamy, but will be just as tasteful as with the fresh ricotta. So no worries about that.
Shafak, how did you make the ricotta?
It was the very easiest thing to make. I bubbled the milk. If you buy a totally fresh milk, not thing, what you can do, you need to boil it before, cool it down, and then boil it. When it comes to the boiling point, you switch it off and you put, it depends of the ratio, you know how much you're gonna do. You put cider vinegar, apple vinegar, and lemon in it. That's it. It's so easy to make it. I never knew that it's so easy. And also the juice left after you pick the ricotta, which is here. I'll show you. This is after ricotta. This is very, very valuable. You can use this for your face. You can use it for your food. If you want to do vegetables like sauerkraut or that sort of things, you can use this. This is very valuable. So I've got both of them.
Yes, I already started doing like this lactose drink beverage.
Lactoferrin.
You can beat it with fruit, and you can substitute the milk and cakes. You can use that for do pie recipe or cakes recipe. It's really, really good. We should do history with a highlight about how to do your own ricotta and how to do your own mascarpone. I think it's a good
idea.
So, getting back.
Okay.
Need 3
Come
eggs.
back to the
3 eggs.
3 eggs.
So we put
Can I
everything
use
already
egg?
in the bowl.
3 tablespoons of cornstarch.
2, 3.
My mom used 3 last weekend. The recipe says 2, but since it's manjar, I think it's better use 3. The milk that I already said it, the lemon zest. Today I'm using the Sicilian.
Fancy.
Yes, I'm fancy because here is really expensive. But you can use whatever lime or lemon that you have there. The green one or even the red one, the limão rosa, cravo, how we say it.
Capeta.
And that's it. That's all the ingredients. The raisins, of course. But you can substitute the raisins with any dried fruit. You can use what you like more. Berry, you can use plums, you can use whatever.
Also nice, huh? Plums.
Apricot.
Apricot, yeah. I love it.
Parmesan.
I love apricot. Dried apricot. It's such a good idea.
I'm going to turn the camera. You're not going to be able to see me, but you're going to see part of me, my hands and my counter.
Okay.
So you can see what I'm doing. Are you seeing it? Is everything okay?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
So we're going to start cutting the ricotta in small pieces, but we don't need to worry to be too small because it's going to beat it. It's going to fry. If your ricotta is already creamy and you don't need to cut it, like Shafak. Cut it, cut it.
Wie gefällt das mit den
Someone's
Schneiden?
microphone is really loud. Maybe we can mute our microphones and just let Nara, and then if we want to speak, we unmute it.
Yeah.
That will be okay, yeah.
Then put it on the blender liquefier cup.
Nara, so it's better if I use this cup blender than the beating machine.
Yeah, because we need it to be liquefied. We're going to mix it, all the ingredients together, and it will become a cream.
My mother just bought this really fancy, huge liquefier that is also a mixer and everything. I'm
Wow.
excited to use it.
So the condensed milk.
Elena, and maybe you can turn off the camera, and Shafak, you can turn off the microphone so we can, because we are listening to your kitchen and I can't hear Nara.
Sorry. So are you putting everything in a blender all together, Nara?
Thing together the blender.
Okay, everything.
Everything. But not the raisins and not the lemon zest.
Not yet, okay. So in total, condensed milk and other milk is like almost a liter.
Almost a liter, yeah. I
Okay.
think it's a little bit more than a liter. Let's see.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you just a bit. So I do have this cup here at home that says to me how much we have in cups, milliliters. So I'm going to tell you how much milk I'm going to use.
That would be brilliant. Yeah.
So 1 can of condensed milk, it's similar to 250 milliliters of milk.
So it's like in total 750.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 500 milliliters of milk or 2 cans of milk. I'm going to do something that I love to do since I'm a little kid. I love to eat the condensed milk.
I don't like wasting. As you know, I made my condensed milk.
Yeah, you work.
So I don't have any measurements.
How did you make the condensed milk?
I just put the milk, and like Nara told me before, I put the ratio that given milk and sugar together, and I actually boiled up to that almost down to the half. It didn't become as thick as before because I think I put the sugar less. That's why I'm using my now I'm using everything condensed milk. I'm not using normal milk because I think I use less sugar than I supposed to do.
Oh, so it's more liquid. Okay. So the eggs, I'm going to put one by one because I don't want to put anything wrong in the recipe. I don't want it to be, oh my God.
Good idea. Good idea. So
So we did not put the milk in yet. How much was it
The
again?
milk is
Normal.
500.
The normal.
Milk is 500 milliliters or 2 cans of
Okay.
milk. So I already put everything in the blender. We are not going to
Start.
put the lemon zest, neither the raisins. It comes after.
Okay, are we gonna put the? Did you put the starch as well?
Yes, the cornstarch. 3.
You put it in
3.
already.
Yes, I
Okay.
did. Sorry. You were talking how to make condensed milk, and I didn't want to
Yeah.
interrupt you.
Okay.
Woo. So I'm going to mute myself because I'm going to turn on the blender, and I don't want anyone to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute myself too. Okay.
We are going to be back in just 1 minute, okay?
Okay.
I'm also going to add a little bit of salt because I never make any sweet recipe without a little bit of salt. Your mic is turned off, Nara.
Really?
And now it's on. No, off, 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 on. Yeah.
Yeah, now it's on. I wasn't hearing you.
I'm gonna put some salt also because I never do sweet recipes without salt.
Interesting. Why is that?
Because the salt makes the flavors come out. So never
Okay,
cake,
let's add.
anything. I always add a little pinch of salt. Elena
So
is
let's add
making me
a
okay.
little
Just
pinch of salt.
I was also thinking that maybe it's an interesting idea to use I don't know, we are using lime, right? Maybe
Yeah,
we could use lime or maybe vanilla extract in some.
yeah. Vanilla, yeah, it will be great.
Now I'm
If you
gonna
have
blend
at
mine. I'm
home,
gonna mute myself.
if you have at home, go ahead. So of So I'm back. I'm going to pour it on the tray. It will be really, really liquid. So So Now that it's beaten up, it's really, really liquid, as you can see. It's really, really liquid. Everything got together and liquefied.
Very liquid.
It's very
And-
liquid. Mine is very,
Yeah.
very liquid.
It's
No
really,
problem,
really
right?
liquid. Then I'm going to put the lemon zest. Mix it. And
So Nara, is 3 spoons starch really enough for this?
yes, because we're going to put on the oven.
Okay.
It's not like the manjar that we only put it on the fridge. We're going to put it on the oven and it will bake.
So
now
I
I'm
added,
raisins is at taste, okay? So you can put a little bit, you can put a lot, you can put not too much, whatever you like, and you can put other kind of dried fruit, whatever you like and whatever is easy to find at home.
So girls, this is my surprise. Instead of putting raisins, I want to put the red berries that I used on
Yum. It will be
on the
really
last-
good.
I'm gonna put them and just mix to make it.
Livia, we thought same. Livia,
Yes?
look at my berries. We thought
Perfect.
same. I dried this in the sun.
Wow, sun-dried berries. That's awesome.
Wow. And if you have it easy, you can also use fresh berries like blueberries, maybe I think even strawberries. It will be a good idea because since it will bake for half an hour, you can use like this really moist, really moist fruits that when it goes to the oven, it will become like a jam. So just turning the camera back.
I was thinking to use also these plum.
Yeah, you can use plum.
You cannot imagine, but from Turkey, I have also bought a lot of dried fruit that I had still a few dried fruit from Turkey. We came back with 21 kilograms of food. So
Wow. Wow.
who can imagine Corona
did you put it already?
take us away from Turkey? But okay, I will use these dried plums from Gaziantep. We had from
Wow.
Gaziantep.
Wow.
You already?
Did you put it to the oven already?
No, I didn't.
What?
I was going to put it on the oven right now.
Okay. Okay.
So if you already put the
So
lemon
it's
zest,
going in
the
the oven.
dried fruit, we are going to put on the oven that was heating since the beginning of our recipe, and it will be at the baking at the oven for 30 to 40 minutes.
Okay.
So let's say bye-bye to our
Okay.
liquid tray. Oven.
Bye bye, everybody.
And that's it.
Bye bye.
It's
Bye
gone.
bye. Bye bye.
Really, that's it?
Yeah.
That's it. We have to wait 40 minutes.
Now
It's easy.
wait
This is
to
easy. I
bake
really
it.
like it. But I
Okay, but I didn't finish. I didn't finish.
a
I
little
have
bit
to finish
skeptical.
my recipe. Wait, don't
Okay,
go.
we're
Wait,
waiting
it's
for you.
not time
Livia
to go.
didn't finish it yet. Also, she's putting on her tray.
Mine is in the oven.
But
My
that's
one is not in the oven. And I was also thinking, what about coconut? Coconut.
Milk?
Coconut.
Coconut.
Only
Dry coconut. Yeah.
If
It
you like
depends. If you
the
like
texture,
the
why
yeah.
not?
it's too much. It's like a Russian roulette.
Yeah, it's like a Russian roulette. You can do almost what you like. You do the base, the liquid base.
It's a
and then
Russian
you can
roulette
add
with
what
the
you want.
taste. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not.
Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. Let's try it.
I don't know. If I put raisins, I wouldn't put coconut. I would.
Thank you, Livia. Thank you. You know, I always need a direction, and you always gave me a direction. Thank you.
Yeah, but if you don't use raisins and you like coconut and you have coconut, you can put the coconut. Like, why not?
Maybe you can even
I
use
use raisins.
Yeah.
No?
I would put coconut. Yeah. I would put coconut with just lemon
Yeah, I put the
or
lemon and
orange.
that's great for me.
I mixed mine.
What, Catherine? What's going on there? There you have like a doubt face, like.
Oh, she's gone.
No, we are here, but just thinking about lemon and coconut, it's a weird mix in my mind, and so I'm sorry for my face. I'm too fast with my face, like
No,
sorry,
you are
sorry.
with a doubtful face, like. I don't
Sorry,
think.
Nara, just a
Yeah.
little thing.
Yeah.
I had some problem, I mean, not problem, but my one is really at the limit. Can you see it?
Yes, I can. This is not a recipe that grows.
So
It
I
won't
can
grow.
put like that into the oven.
Well, it's a little bit high. I think I would do a smaller.
Yeah.
A smaller one. It doesn't grow, but it's like almost going, almost flooding. So I think I would put a little on
I
a
need it.
smaller tray
Bigger one.
or a bigger one. Yeah.
Bigger one would be good. Yeah. It would be easier to cut and stand.
If you have small trays, like dessert trays, you can do them directly on the small ones and do individual portions also to serve for people that come to your house. I never did it, but why not?
Oh,
Everybody put it on the. Elena didn't yet.
Yes.
It's better, yeah. Now we won't have an accident.
Well, now we only have to wait for half an hour. How can I know it's ready? How should it look like?
The surface will be a little golden. Just a little golden. If it's too pale, you need to wait it to be a little, really little golden. And that's ready. And then you can eat hot or put it on the fridge after it cooled down and eat it cold. I like both of them.
Oh, so you can eat it hot and cold. Interesting.
Yeah, we actually I eat directly from the oven because it's really good and I love it. But normally we eat from the fridge when it's really cold.
So
But,
when it is cold,
I'm like those that eat hot cakes.
so Nara, when it is cold, is it something like we can slice it, or
You
like
can slice
spoon?
it in squares. You can slice it in squares and can eat it. The square, you can put it a little bit of dust sugar on the top. You can put, I don't know, jam. I always eat it like just the square. But if you're having visits and you want to make it look fancier, you can dust the sugar and put a little bit of lemon zest
Or
on
maybe
top.
more jam. You can use the
Or
jam.
jam,
Just like in
yeah.
cheesecake, you can make like I put the fruit
Yeah,
in
like
the dough,
this.
but maybe you
Yeah,
can put it just on top later.
yeah, like the cheesecake.
Even more sweeter.
No,
More sugar,
then
yeah.
it's just a fruit puree without sugar.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Why
That
not
would be better.
caramel?
You can put caramel. You can put caramel. You can put
You got a sugar shock after it.
just a fruit puree.
Yes, but after Kaiserschmarrn, I understand that the secret is
Yeah,
always that one. I mean, butter or sugar or oil or one of these ingredients must be inside a good recipe.
Or maybe all the ingredients, like in Kaiserschmarrn.
together.
Catherine, please show to Katya the video of Shafak butterizing. I find the verb. Butterizing the nuts. Can you remember?
It was
Yeah.
corn food.
Just a little butter.
Yeah.
It's the amazing miracle of butter.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Almost French cuisine. Just put a little bit of butter and everything will be delicious. So,
Learning from French cuisine, right?
Yeah.
that's
So, in the name of butter, should we say something about us? I mean, always remember to people that Saturday Fever, Food Fever, want to be a big community of people cooking.
yeah.
So today we have the chance to have Katya with us, and this is a great chance to have people cooking with us in order to share something beautiful that is food.
Yeah.
So why
Yeah.
not become every day bigger in order to have you cooking with us sometimes? I mean, why not suggest us a new recipe that you will cook with us? So let's enjoy with us a little bit of time. Send us some recipes, some ideas, some suggestion. Feel free to cook with us. We are a community of friends doing it every Saturday. So this was an invitation I want to do to everybody because it's really nice to have people and share feelings and food.
You're welcome.
What is your favorite dish,
Katya.
Katya? What's your favorite dish?
No favorite. No, I love you.
Katya, no
Yeah.
pressure.
No pressure. No.
No pressure.
No pressure. No butter.
Pressure.
No butter. No pressure.
I love so much, you know, it's just I love to cook around the world, so nothing.
Why not?
You're already a member.
Well, then we should sign out. Maybe my kitchen smells so delicious already.
Really?
I can't wait to
There's
try
nothing.
this ricotta pie because it's so easy. I'm anxious to see how it turns out. I'm a bit like it's too liquid. Maybe it's not gonna turn so well, but let's see what happens.
I'm thinking the same.
Well, I hope everything goes okay. Let's pray.
Because the
Let's
smell is so good.
chant. I don't know. So see you next Saturday with raviolis.
See you next
Yes,
Saturday.
let's do ravioli
Bye-bye.
next
Bye-bye.
week.